Good morning. It is Sunday, day 2. I have 3 miles to hike out to Dick's Creek Gap and wait for my ride. It's cold. I wish you could see the stars. It's clear. It's cold. I slept pretty good, except for the screaming that I heard in the middle of the night. That I think was an owl. Yep. I'm gone with an owl. Gone with an owl.
Steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 3:22 and 23. The word of the Lord. It is absolutely true and given to us in love.
Just said goodbye to Tom, trail name Cayuse, who is about 3 or 4 days away from finishing his through hike. And he's tired. He's ready to be done. It was really fun to meet him from New Jersey. I'm packing up all my stuff and headed out. Right. Okay. I'm leaving Deep Gap Shelter and it's just after 7. I only have about 3 miles to go to get to Dick's Creek Gap. This was 0.3 miles off the trail, so I'm hoping when I get to the top of Powell Mountain in like 1 mile that I can get a good cell phone signal so that I can text my shuttle person to see if they can come sooner, because I'm gonna get to Dick's Creek Gap way before noon, I think. Probably by 10 at the latest. So otherwise, I'm just going to sit there in the sun. It's sunny today, at least. Yeah. It's been a really fun trip. And yeah, I'll see you down the trail. Right. Powell Mountain is 1 mile ahead. 300 feet of elevation gain, and then once I reach that, it's all downhill to Dick's Creek Gap. And yeah, it's like 3.5 miles. So here we go. It's cold and blustery. Arranged my pickup for shuttle at noon, but I'm gonna get done way before then, and I just texted to see if they could pick me up at 10. They can pick me up at 9, so now I have to really hustle to get to Dick's Creek Gap, because it's like 5 of 8, and I think I have 2.5 miles yet to get there ish, so I think I should be able to do it. My IT band just might hate me though, so I was gonna go check out the view, but I'd rather get my shuttle, and the view is somewhere behind me up that way. So, oh well. I'm sure it's spectacular. because when the sun is out, all the views are spectacular. There's the view looking into the valley, going northwest. So that's also a pretty view. Spain Part 2. At the end of 1989, I started dating this man while I was stationed over there, and gosh, it was a really tumultuous time. He was a wonderful person, and I met him when my older son was not living with me, and I ended up falling in love with him. And then in 1990, or at the end of that full year, I went home and I picked my son up to bring him back to live with me after a whole year. And I was heartbroken because that person ended up ghosting me. And I think it's just because he couldn't deal with the fact that I had a child. And that broke my heart again. But I had my son back. We moved into base housing. We spent the rest of the time in Spain going on tours and just visiting places. And we went to Turkey, and we did all kinds of local tours. We did a tour that goes through all of the region where the story of the Man of La Mancha is set, Don Quixote, and it was wonderful. And then I met my younger son's dad, and that was a whirlwind affair. I ended up getting pregnant. We had only known each other for maybe a month. We ended up splitting up because it was when Desert Storm happened, and he wanted to get married, and at first I said yes, but then after having my heart broken one too many times and being abused, I turned him down. And yeah, March of 1991, I got out of the Air Force while I was pregnant with my younger son, and I went home to Pennsylvania. And that brings us up to speed pretty much for the Spanish years. Okay. That's a pretty nice view from the trees. View at the top of Mount Powell, I'm sure was spectacular. Again, I say. Then again, the trees are blocking a lot of the view. The trees block a lot of the views. I can smell a really fragrant campfire. Okay, I have 45 minutes to get 2.2 miles, but it's all downhill now the rest of the way. So, I hope I can do it. I mean, I can usually do a mile in 20 minutes when it's downhill, so pray for me. Oh, it's 35 degrees too, so that makes me want to go faster. It's 8:40 and I have 1 mile to hike, so I have been booking it, and my IT band is not happy with me right now, but I'm gonna make my 9 o'clock shuttle. So I'm just gonna have to tell my IT band to shut up. I am a 1/10 of a mile from Dix Creek Gap, and I am gonna be maybe 2 to 5 minutes late, but I made it, and I don't have to sit here for 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours waiting for a shuttle, so hooray! Dix Creek Gap, y'all. Made it. There's my shuttle driver. I made it.